In this video segment, I will demonstrate how to construct a good Word document with equations, drawings, and other formatting that you need to do to make a very good Word document. Now, you can see I have done drawings and equations in this document. Now, this is a document made on Word 2003. And most of the attachments that I send out to students are using Word 2003. This is because there are some students who will be using this old version, and if I use a new version, they will not be able to open it. So I am using the old version. So when you open such a version, the first thing to do is go to the very top left and click on that circle, and look here, the third item is convert. So click on convert and it will give you all kind of gibberish. Simply say OK. Now your document is now converted to either 2007 or 2010 version, and now you can access the equation editor. If you do not do this, you will not be able to access the equation editor. Now, let's see how you can do a drawing. Alright, let's use a new page. Now, in order to do a drawing, you go to Insert menu and you need to insert a shape. Well, in drawing, you have all kinds of shape. You can draw a straight line. Now, once you draw a line, you can actually do a number of things with it. Well, let's see what we can do in formatting the line. If you go and click in here, you see where my mouse is, we can change the thickness of the line. We can change the color of the line. And if you want, you can even make the line into a dashed line. So anything that you want to format the line can be done there. Alright, let's go and insert something else. If you want to insert another shape, let's go and do a rectangle. There you go. And if you want to fill this rectangle with color, you go to the top menu where I'm pointing and you can choose the color there. Now, if you want to write something inside, then you need to insert a text box. Now, actually, when you come here with the tool for drawing, there is a text over there. But you don't need to use that. You can go to Insert, and you can insert a text box. Now when you click on it, it gives you different choices. Choose the first one, and if it is too big, make it small. You want to write something, you write that and do whatever formatting you want, and you can change the shape. And when you do a drawing and you want to write something on it, you don't want the outline for the line. So what you need to do is shape and outline. You go there and say no outline. That means simply the writing will be there. You can move it to wherever you want. Alright. Okay, let's look at another drawing tool. Again, go back to Insert, Insert Shape. And look at this, this is a curve. If you choose that, you can draw. Now click and drag, and if you click now, you can bend. Alright, click again, you can bend. Click again, you can bend. You can actually make any kind of shape curve. Now double click and the curve is completely done. Alright, and the same thing you can do the formatting with whatever you want to do with the curve. Alright, now any kind of drawing you can use any of these tools. You want arrows, you want braces. Alright, practice with this and try making good drawings. Okay, let's see how we can insert equations now. If you go to insert again, before I go to equations, let me also show you, once you did a drawing, you can actually copy this and paste it to another place if you want. Now to copy this, click on the top left hand corner and you can see that little thick kind of a structure there. It means the diagram is copied. So let's copy it. Say Control C will copy it, or if you go to the home and say copy, and if you go to another document and if you want to paste it, the diagram is pasted there, and if you don't want it, undo it. Alright, let's now introduce equations. To do that, go to insert again, and if you go to the very right, there is equation and symbols. To insert an equation, click on that pi, and you can see you have all kinds of equation in there. Maybe you want to introduce an equation that has a numerator and denominator, and choose from one of these. Now click on the numerator. You want something that has a power, so choose the first one, or whatever that will choose. So choose the first one. Now suppose you want x to the power of 3. You got x there. Now click on the top box and say x to the power of 3 on the numerator. Now on the denominator, click on the denominator. You want, let's say, a square root quantity. Let's call cube root. So in that small box, write 3. Cube root of what? Well, let's give something. Cube root of y. Alright, let's now come out of that. That is one equation that you have now done. If you want to edit that equation, you can go back and make changes there. Alright. Now look at the various options in the equation. If you want to use an integration, a summation, trigonometric equations, all kinds of equations can be introduced in there. I want you to play with it and learn on your own. Alright, so, and look at all the operators in there. You have all kinds of mathematical operators. So try and use this. And at the end of this course, I want you to be experts in making documents and graphs and making very good looking Word documents. Alright? Now let me show you how to introduce symbols. Now go to the Insert menu and click on Symbols. Now there are many symbols in there, but I want you to go to More Symbols. What it does is it gives you a choice of all kinds of symbols. Now symbols is right in here, and you can see above there are many kind of symbols, but mostly what you will be using will be the symbol that comes with Greek letters and so on. So go and choose that now, and that is right here, symbol. Alright, now here if you come down, you have the lowercase Greek letters, alpha, beta, gamma, delta, all kinds of these symbols. Now depending on what you want, you have all choices in here. Now in order to introduce one, what all you need to do is choose that symbol, click Insert and close. The symbol is inserted there. Alright, so you know how to do equations, you know how to do symbols, and now superscript and subscript. Now for Office 2007, That is very simple. What all you need to do is be on the home page, and then you want to do, say, x to the power of 3. What all you need to do is click on x squared on the top here, and then write 3. That will be x cubed. And when you want subscript, click on x2. Alright, I think that will be enough as far as your expertise on constructing good documents are concerned. Alright. By the way, I used Office 2007 to do this explanation. Office 2010 is also basically the same. If you know how to use 2007, you also know how to use 2010. Yes, that you can click on